Morning, Steve. June, April. Um, TMI. I think I'm in a Karen Carpenter mood for the last 24 hours. Karen Carpenter, for some reason. Yeah. Yeah. Love. Look at the two of us, strangers in many ways. Do you know that song? Anyway, good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. Thank you for joining us this morning. Good morning, Edwin Marshall, Ray, all the regulars who are now logging on. Kazim Mohammed. Um, Somebody said they're not hearing Steve. I don't know why. I'm hearing Steve loud and clear. Good morning, Ambrose Blanc. You know, you know, they said we're not hearing Steve on YouTube. I don't know. No, right. Put Steve back in the system. Remove from the scene. Put back in the scene. There you go. Well, Steve, put on your computer mic. We just have to work with a little feedback. I don't know what that is. Some drama. Carol said she's hearing him. Yeah, Carol said she's hearing him. On YouTube, Carol? No, she said not on YouTube, no. So just leave on your microphone. Wendell, no, you can't be doing that, Wendell.
Yeah, no, I went to take off that light because I was trying to see where the best angle I could sit at.
You know the light's supposed to be in front of you, right?
Yeah, well, I actually have a light here, but it's a kind of weird. It's a weird. Far, far, far. I'm not 25 minutes or so. I I've done that. I've done used the microphone.
Steve, you need to turn on your computer microphone. For some reason, they're not hearing you on the board system.
Are you all hearing me?
Yes, we're hearing you loud and clear.
If I log off, uh, um,
Yeah, you're getting a feedback though.
yeah, maybe I should just log off and log back on. Let's
Maybe
try
it's
that.
Well, good morning, everyone. Hope you're all
YouTube
having
any
a great
problem.
morning so far this Friday morning.
Paul need to log off YouTube and come back on.
I don't need to do anything,
Do
Steve.
a reset. When in doubt, that feedback is gonna kill me.
Maybe you need to log off and log back on.
All
I'm
right,
not
let me
hearing.
log off.
Everybody's hearing Wendell and I quite clearly.
you could do that while Paul and I talking.
I think so too. I much agree with that. Because it was us, he done both us already and move
Long
on.
time,
So I don't know
long
why he frightened up to people to hear him. All you just have to do is do talk for the morning, that's all. And we'll be fine. They're not really hearing you anyway, you know, Steve. So
Oh, it's the birthday of Paul 1 or 2, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it coincides with a birthday of a very good friend of mine. One of my first girlfriends, actually. Her name is. Well, you probably could ask who was the broadcaster, too. Who was the person who started? Okay. I find it harder to guess the time than it is probably to guess the broadcaster. Anyway, happy birthday to a good friend of mine, Junan Asing. Today is her birthday. And Josanne Leonard is also celebrating her birthday today. So happy birthday to all the people who are celebrating birthdays today and over the weekend. Yeah.
See, maybe you should try logging off the power system and logging that back on. Yeah, I think Alison Knight's birthday was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll cut off on the stream, we won't cut off on YouTube. Yeah, Alison Knight's birthday was yesterday, and lots of birthdays. June is a kind of birthday month too.
Yeah, it is. It is.
A big birthday month.
It is. It is.
So, what's happening in Trinidad and Tobago? I think the extensions validation bill has to go back to the House now because of one amendment made in the Senate.
Oh, what?
Before it's assented to and becomes law.
What are you doing in the Senate now, Paul?
You took out a line.
What line was that?
Well, the line that spoke to the line that says thereafter, which was very disturbing to me, which means it could have been interpreted as anything they do into the future, which we didn't really want.
Right.
And that's before their terms come to an end upon the election date being called.
Right.
Okay. So you see that little space there where the potential for mischief exists? I wasn't comfortable with it.
Okay.
Because people have been known to wait until the last minute to sign big contracts, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
And do all sorts of nonsense when they really have no moral authority to do so, but they have the technically legal authority to do so.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of close those gaps, right? Right. Let's see now.
You mean insofar as the council is concerned?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So
a council signing big contract, I don't know if that could ever be possible with what's happening now.
Well, some contract. I mean, I'd say big. Big is relative.
Yeah.
And I read this morning, unfortunately, that there was another fire in Guyana. Another girls' dormitory fire was destroyed by fire.
Yes, I heard that.
It's 3 a.m. local time. The blaze destroyed another dormitory in Karasabay, Rupunini. There were no injuries reported, so I don't know what's going on in Guyana.
Yeah, clearly somebody did a copycat.
Yeah,
because
it's quite unfortunate.
All the girls got out this time. Thankfully.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's a very disturbing trend.
It is.
And I saw a video on TikTok. A woman was complaining, she was very, very upset, as anyone would be, that her car was stolen in PriceSmart Port of Spain car park. And she said when she came out, she went to the security guard, which she described as quite nashy. They're still not hearing on YouTube, but they're not naked about that at this point. Apologies for that. And when she asked the securities, he said, we have not confirmed this, that 4 cars were stolen in the past week at PriceSmart Port of Spain car park.
Yes, my understanding is it's about 8 cars that have been stolen now. That girl is actually someone who I know well. She's a councillor for the Carnage area, Aquila Glasgow Warner.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually a sitting, well, a PNM councillor who would probably be facing the polls again. You know,
And she said she was
and
upset because she'd spent in the last year almost $60,000 in goods at price, but she didn't think that she was being dealt with in an appropriate manner.
yeah, because I think
Yeah.
she has a food business or something of
Mm-hmm.
the sort in
Seems
Paris.
so.
Yeah.
So she
But
buys
you
regularly.
know what is the funniest thing about that is that Movie Town, the owners of Movie Town, also own Telecom Security, and the security at Movie Town is, in my view, the worst.
Mm,
I don't park below anymore. I park
mm.
on top now. I park in the
Why
open.
why
The
do you
little
say they're
cars,
the worst?
you don't see them.
Well, I see them.
I hardly ever see them. When you go below, you hardly see them.
Mm.
You
I
would
see
think
them
that
on
this
the
is your.
outskirts and the outside car park. I've never seen one upstairs. I've never seen one underneath, but I've seen
That's it.
them at the entrance to the movie area and
And
at the
the exit.
entrance to the as you drive in. I've seen them, but I've not
And the
seen them
exit.
underneath or up top. On top. So
And
I
you
don't
would
know.
think that owning a security company, their security will be top.
But is it that
Well,
they're
no,
responsible for the security
that
price
depends on the
match?
quality of the security company, doesn't it?
Is it, isn't telecom security owned by Mr. Derek Chin?
I think so, but are they responsible for the security at Price Smart as opposed to because there are
Who
other Price
owns?
Smart
No, it's not only at Price Mart. It's the entire parking area at Movie Town.
right?
Well, if I own a
That's what
security company, why would I hire a security company to cover my premises, my
Exactly.
establishment?
Yeah.
So one would presume that if what Steve is saying is correct and Mr. Chin owns telecom security, they are the ones that are uh, charged with the responsibility of securing the premises and people's property. I just don't know how you could have 4 cars stolen in a week and and security. After 1 car, security should be beefed up. Stolen.
right. So my question is, because there are other Price Smart locations, is it that Price Smart is dependent on the movie town security, or do they have their own security to manage Price Smart locations?
Yeah. Mr. Chin owns telecom security.
No, I
But isn't that
know.
what Steve is saying, Wendell?
Yeah, Mr. Chin owns Telecom. I know that, but that's down at Movie Town. He doesn't own the other Price Smart location. So I'm asking, is it the same security at
I
Movie
don't know.
Town as it is in other areas?
I don't know.
Or do they have their own security?
Yeah.
Quite possibly different security. Depends on what the cost is.
Hello.
Yeah, that's the question I'm asking. Does Price Smart have their own security at their locations as opposed to using the
The other
security?
price smart locations you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know. So, but I know it clearly is a problem. I remember Trinity Mall used to have that problem at one point in time. Every
Regularly.
time you go there, you used to have a stolen car. Every week was a stolen car, and they fixed it because they put more cameras. They have security that drives around. They even had the eye in the sky at one point in time located up there. You understand?
Hmm.
They did something and think, but then I keep telling people though, I mean, I'm hearing the complaints, but I keep telling people, you have a personal responsibility too, you know. I tell my nieces and them because they all drive, they all have cars. I say you all have a personal responsibility also to secure your vehicle and put whatever device that is needed in your vehicle that you could at least recover it. Because you mightn't be able to stop the
Yes,
theft.
but I also find that if I go to a mall
Mhm.
or a place like that to shop, that the establishment has more of a responsibility to secure my damn car.
Well, yes and no, Paul. They have a responsibility. What I
I'm
found
not saying I don't
disturbing,
have a responsibility to secure my car, but why
right?
should I feel unsafe, or women in particular feel unsafe when they drive into a mall car park and expect the car to be stolen, or presume the car
Because
will be stolen, or because the car not
because
secured properly?
most car parks indemnify themselves by putting up
And that's
signs.
wrong because it's your car park.
Well,
And
uh,
someone told me they're not sure about the validity of that indemnification, because it have a
well,
sign saying we don't accept liability for things stolen in your car. They're crazy.
What I found especially disturbing in that story though, is that she would have gone inside and asked for the footage so that she could put out the alert right away, and they told her
Which is
no. That
reasonable.
yeah, they told her no, that she has to go to the police station, make a report, and then come back with a
By the
report.
time that you can't
I
go on and scrap.
I found
Yeah.
that disturbing. I found that
And
part
that's
disturbing.
the disgusting response I find.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I
somebody will
found
come
that
and take the car stolen, and the car is a prank.
yeah,
A car is a serious investment,
yeah. But it
particularly a
happened.
female who would be in distress when her car is stolen, even more so than a male, because she now has to find a way to get home.
Yeah. But
Correct.
it is I have to admit that is disturbing. But I had that experience already, with someone in Trin City itself. And I called the manager at Trin City Mall the same day. I said, no, we can't wait to go to the police station, the thing.
Which is a stupid response.
Yeah.
That's just
Go up
busting the
and pull
bubble.
the footage, let me see, so I can actually take the footage to the police one
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And you
But
would
But
think
if you
that
call
the
the police,
police,
they ain't come in there.
yeah.
you would think the police would have a sting operation. Huh? Anyway.
A sting operation, how, Steve?
Well,
For
today
what?
movie down, plain clothes, have a sting operation, see who's looking shady, looking at people, looking inside people's cars. They have their way. That's about my pay grade.
Hmm.
But
I just think the mall needs to accept responsibility. Their car park, they're responsible for securing it and ensuring people's cars are safe.
yeah,
Yeah.
You wouldn't have 100% hit rate, but having one security, I know that Trinity Mall, in response to the thefts in the cars, to their credit, had actually had at one point men on mopeds
Yeah. They still do.
driving around and riding around and ensuring that no one is interfering with your car and tampering and stealing your car. So they actually took some definitive action. But I don't understand the foolishness about indemnifying yourself in the car park, which is just why you come in the shop in your mall or your establishment. It is nonsense. So you don't think you have any responsibility as a business owner to secure people property?
Yeah.
Is handling a business? Really? That's
Yeah.
nonsense.
yeah.
I found that part. I
You know what
found
drives
part.
me up a wall at movie town? You have so much parking spots, but people still park on both sides of the road inside movie town, in front of Peter Pitt, right before you get to the cinema. They're on the left, they're on the right.
But most times I go
Is,
there, that's why I park on the outside
is the
too.
one way?
Yes,
Yeah,
one way.
I can't.
So once the middle lane is cleared,
Yeah, I park there because I can't take
is
the
one way?
stress
What's
of
the big
being
deal?
inside there looking for car park. I park on the outside.
It's not quite. It's quite frankly, I don't want two lanes of traffic on that road anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
feel quite
I just
unsafe
find
with
it odd.
cars trying to navigate with two lanes of traffic going in that direction.
But you can't exit. You can't exit the mall from the
It's
east
a
side.
one way.
You have to exit from the
Exactly.
west
So I
side.
don't have I don't have an issue with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But coming back to the movie town, telecom security, step up your game.
Well, as I said, we first have to find out if it is in fact Telecom who's securing Price
It is
Smart.
telecom. It is telecom that security for the entire mall, which is owned, telecom is owned by the owners of movie town.
You're still missing my point, right?
What is your point?
My point is we need to find out if Price Smart locations have a different security because there are Price Smart locations at other areas too. So we need to find out if they have a separate arrangement for their security. That's what we need to
I don't
find
think
out.
Price One has their own security.
Yeah. So
All Price One, well, I don't know about all. I
all
don't know
can
about
be
some.
telecom. That's what I'm trying to tell you because there's a Price Smart in Mosica. Yeah,
No,
but there's
but
a Price Smart in Chagonas.
we're speaking about the movie town itself.
Right. So
Where this car was stolen was upstairs in front of the Price Smart entrance. But the thefts of vehicles in the last period of time did not only happen in Price Smart parking area. It happened in the movie town parking area.
okay.
You can't secure your own.
Steve, your mic seems to be echoing and irritating people.
It is
I,
echo.
that's well, it's only on YouTube. I can take.
But that wouldn't make much sense.
Well, there's something on your computer, on the system in the studio, because everybody else is being heard properly. Why would I shut down YouTube and reboot it when everybody else is working? If I reboot it, takes everyone off the system. Well, it doesn't work that way. I can try that. Would you like me to try that? Okay. Okay. Stand by. We'll be back in a